Born a prince, raised to disappear. You are 7 years old the first time a guard steps in front of you and takes a bullet meant for someone else. Nobody tells you it was meant for your father. You just remember the sound and the silence after. This is your life. Born into a royal family most of the world envies, a palace with 300 rooms, and a truth nobody says out loud until you're old enough to understand it. You were never raised to rule. You were raised to be replaceable. Your older brother is the heir. You are the spare. Every lesson you take, every language you learn, every event you attend exists for one reason only. If something happens to him, you are the backup plan the country never has to think about twice. Nobody explains this directly. They don't have to. You learn it the way you learn to breathe, slowly, without noticing the exact moment it becomes true. Your brother gets the tutors chosen for kings. You get tutors chosen for men who might one day need to disappear into an ordinary life without complaint. At 16, you ask your grandmother, the only person in the family who tells you the truth, what your purpose is. She looks at you for a long time before answering. She says, "Your purpose is to make sure there's always a version of this family left standing." That answer follows you for the next 20 years. You grow up watching your brother get built into a symbol, every photo staged, every word calculated. You watch the weight of it slowly hollow him out from the inside, a smile that never quite reaches his eyes anymore. You used to envy him. Now you're not sure you do. Then, one November, everything shifts. Your brother's plane loses contact over open water during a routine trip. For 6 hours, nobody in the family speaks a single word to you. You sit in a room with your mother, who won't look at you, because looking at you means acknowledging what your existence has always been preparing for. The plane is found. Your brother survives. But something in that 6-hour silence never fully closes back up, because for 6 hours, you weren't a spare anymore. You were the only thing standing between your family and an empty throne. And you felt something you were never supposed to feel. Relief. You've spent your whole life being told you don't matter unless something goes wrong, and for 6 hours, something went wrong, and for the first time, you mattered completely. That feeling terrifies you more than the crash ever could. Months later, your brother, healed but different, asks to speak with you alone. He tells you he knows what those 6 hours must have done to you. He says something you never expected a future king to say. He says he's tired of being the only one allowed to be seen. He proposes something the family has never allowed. A real role. Not ceremonial, not backup. A seat at the table, permanently, regardless of what happens to him. The family resists. Tradition always resists change first and logic second. But he pushes it through anyway because he's the heir. And for once, he spends that power on you instead of on himself. Here's what nobody tells you about royal blood. It isn't a guarantee of importance, it's a waiting room. Most people in it wait their entire lives for a moment that may never come, and mistake the waiting for meaning. The ones who survive it are the ones who build a purpose that doesn't depend on someone else's tragedy. You were never meant to be seen. You decided to be seen anyway. That's the part no crown can hand you. You have to take it yourself.